Welcome to Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the LA Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
One's going to throw straight away here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
From the shotgun, Lawrence finds him over the middle. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 4th and short. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Play action now for Herbert. Trying to connect, but it lines up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. The 30. The 10. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, in this case, about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Herbert from the gun. It's caught. This is Larry McConkey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line.
Plays, I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Hampton now off the middle. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 36. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
First and 10, Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's Herbert once more. The throw is caught. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set. Lion.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cut it to a load points on the scoreboard. Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, Ryan. Hey.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Connecting on the slant. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Hey, Lion. Don't go. Hey, James, attack.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, Rip, 23. Hey, tomato.
From the 43. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hampton, right side. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 31. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Continues forward.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Harris gets it on the draw. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
It's Hampton on 2nd. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he's taken down. But some quality yardage on that play.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. Strength, the agility. I thought they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Man in motion, headed right. Herbert on 1st down. Getting out to his left. He tucks it and takes off.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Hampton. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
To the air this time, Herbert. We've got a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. That's caught for the first. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Herbert throwing again. Escapes out to the left. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a second quarter lead. Justin Herbert with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Lion!
They go play action. Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lisa 24.
Here's ETN on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Red on red. 30 left. Focus, hot. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He has the first over the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 18.
Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought thought he had a touchdown there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you've got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. That's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Hey, go! Hey, tomato.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Return starts from the goal line. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Completed to his running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They send him left out of the slot. 1st and 10, Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10 now. Short pass brought in. A lot of grass ahead. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Chargers first down.
They give to Harris from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's Harris on the right side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Herbert from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Imagine the weather's playing a role here. Instead of trying a field goal, they're going to go for this. They snap it to Herbert. Flush down now to his left. They'll make a big play on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Wide 59, 59. Ready.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half.
Hey, Lion. Stop. Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Lawrence working from the gun. He's looking deep once again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Chargers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did. Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This time they'll keep it on the ground. Finds room to the 30. And he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2nd-yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Hampton trying the left side. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. Hits the 20. Racing down the left side. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds Brown right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, a bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, able to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
From the 29. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
24. 13 loose. Son.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Another try following the sack. On the move, hit it right. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. That's caught for the 1st. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. On play action now, Lawrence. Searches from the pocket. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, can you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, easy, route, son, 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Hey.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it.
Hey, Soko.
Here we go on 4th. Lawrence pushes it toward the sideline, and he has it. Feet are inbounds. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go.
31, Lawrence to throw. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the 2nd half with some needed points. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Herbert from the gun. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey,
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Once with it on first. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's brought down right in the middle of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for another Jaguars.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
17 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
First down throw, Lawrence. This one's caught. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Jaguars first down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
On the red. Hey, tomato. Done.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Look underneath here for ETN. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the Chargers 3-yard line.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within one score in the fourth. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for two.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. He has it. And he's into the end zone. So the two-point run pays off. They cut the deficit to just a field goal here in the fourth. Only set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 42. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15.
Lion.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. Some good running there to get back what the penalty cost him. Picks up 8.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Herbert. McConkey's got it again. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Still momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron. Go get him. Son.
Lawrence working from the gun. The throw left side, caught by Brown. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Lawrence now off the play action. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense up to the line fast.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 7. He gets this one to Strange. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Rip, 23. Hey, pincher. Duck.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Rolling left, buying some time. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. We're brought it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, 6 big points on the board.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert now. That throw finds Coughlin. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Crowd right. Don't balance out. Home to right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Brought in by Ganson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go.
59. 21.
Herbert from the gun. That one's good to McConkey. Gets it to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, go! Hey, Ginger, touch!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He's got a man left. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Big gain downfield. At the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10 now. Catch made left side by McConkey. He'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And they make the tackle at the 38.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10. Here's Hampton. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Hampton on the pitch. Broke through the tackle. Head out of bounds after a small gain. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Line hit Najee Harris out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Herbert. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers only up by a few. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Running with Hampton. And finally, they bring him down. the 2-minute warning. Another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game.
49. Jaguars 39.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
The Chargers.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, I'm gun. All right, let's go. Hey, Soko, some height.
Lawrence throwing here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there. And now it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hey, tomatoes.
Lawrence again here, 2nd and 10. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hampton. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ready.
Long run with Hampton. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They pitch it out to him here.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Lion.
They'll go left side with Hampton. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Buck Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for my partner, Brock,